The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Riot City.
Introducing first, from Riot City, weighing in at 205 pounds,
Riot City.
Mac Mayhem.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the gift that only we can give to you. Another episode of Fight Pro Wrestling. I am your hero, Jason Heat, with talent forged in the fires of Mount Olympus, next to my broadcast partner, Mike Valentine, the primordial putty left on the cutting room table.
I'm not even 100% sure I even understand that reference, but I'm just going to go with it.
Fight, I don't think you're loud enough. Okay. Let me reintroduce us. My name is Mac Mayhem. Right here, this is Sicend. Together, we are Riot City's most wanted. Today is a special day. Today is a very, very special episode of Fight because today you're here at the Riot City show. Yeah! Don't look like it's that. Hold up. I got. Gotta have props. Okay.
Looks like Mac wasn't kidding. They're grabbing a chair and,
All right. Welcome to the Riot City show. This episode is called To Catch a Bully. We're gonna get to Ricky. But something that came up very, 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 very important to me. I know it's important to you, and it should be important to everybody else here. I don't like bullies. Not one bit. Some of you know we are trainers, and some of the Fight roster came directly from us. This week, we're going to talk about one special student. He's a special case. Okay, like, he's an idiot, but he's our idiot. Last week, Adam Ugly came out here, and he beat Ron Holiday to a pulp. He beat him so bad. I couldn't even stand the sight of it. So, tonight, I'm not leaving this ring until Adam Ugly gets out here.
And his opponent, weighing in at 230 pounds, he is the new age nasty boy, Adam Ugly.
looks like Mac didn't have to wait long.
This is definitely a interesting predicament here. Last time we saw Adam Ugly, he just completely decimated Ron Holiday. Now he's going up against somebody like Mac Mayhem. Somebody who's also really well known for just beating the hell out of somebody.
Yeah, these are two really similar guys on our roster in a lot of respect. Not when it comes to attitude, not when it comes to personality. In some ways, they couldn't be more different. But when you just look at body size, when you look at structure, when you look at styles in the ring,
How about you pick on me?
these are definitely two of our brawlers, two of our bruisers. I'm expecting a lot of hands being thrown. I don't necessarily think we're going to see a lot of technical holds. I could be wrong. They both have it in them. But given how angry Mac Man is, I'm expecting that we're just going to see a lot of fists and a lot of fury out of this one.
And already to the outside.
I got to say, I think Adam deserves it, though. You have more experience watching Adam Ugly. Adam used to be in a fight. Oh, holy
suicide dive! Taking out Adam Ugly, I was not expecting that.
Neither was Adam Ugly. That's why it's so effective. I was saying, you know Adam Ugly better than I do. He was in Fight back before we sort of re-began operations last year in the tag team Pretty Ugly, so you're a little more accustomed to his style. But honestly, I was made super uncomfortable watching him fight Ron Holiday.
Adam Ugly's just a very uncomfortable individual.
But like, 'cause, like, Ron's kind of our pet, you know? He pees on the carpet. He sniffs other dogs' butts. It's kind of weird. It's kind of wrong. But like, he's ours. We like him. And Adam Ugly came in and just beat the tar out of him.
And Mac Mayhem, obviously standing up for Ron Holiday here, as he mentioned before. He's one of them.
Yeah, he's Riot City's idiot. You know, like, when it's your idiot, you get to beat on them, you get to do stuff, but nobody else is allowed to.
Going for the cover there. Mac Mayhem able to kick out at 2.
One of the things that I just find so interesting is how loose and relaxed Adam Ugly is, you know? He got called out by Riot City's Most Wanted. There's some of the most impressive and decorated members of the roster, having won championships all around the region as a tag team and singles. Nice reversal. Mac Mayhem kicking Adam Ugly right in his ugly mug. They get called out by Mac Mayhem, and he just came out with this smirk on his face. He enjoys this very much, and it's kind of impressive how relaxed he is. And I have to imagine that actually allows him to absorb so much more punishment.
Mac Mayhem with those hard chops and straight fists. Irish whip off the rope. Adam Ugly able to reverse it.
Going for that driver that we've seen Adam Ugly beat people with before, and a headlock driver. That is Mac Mayhem's finishing maneuver, and it is successful in this moment. Getting revenge for his student is Mac Mayhem, and Riot City's Most Wanted are victorious in the ring right now. Looks like they still have business to attend to. You know what this is about, Mike?
All right.
I have no idea.
All right. So, we took care of that. There's one more thing to take care of. Ricky, I know you're in the back. And let's finish some unsettled business. Come on.
Ricky Reyes injured Sicend several weeks ago. Sicend's made his return, and since that time, Ricky Reyes has not appeared. We know he is back today in fight and scheduled for a match. It looks like that's going to happen now.
Making his way to the ring.
Oh! And Adam Ugly just assaulting both members of Riot City.
Oh, hitting me with that driver yet again.
Weighing in at
Whoa, hold on. That is
chair.
He is the Cuban crippler, Ricky Reyes.
Ricky Reyes just outside watching the carnage take place.
God.
The referee's trying to get Adam Ugly out of here. He shouldn't be out here.
That's the same knee. That's the exact same knee that Ricky Reyes took out on Sicend. He's re-aggravated the injury, man. We can't have this match. Oh, that's disgusting. Look at that little handshake. Look at you two so proud of yourselves.
Ricky Reyes trying to get on top of him. The ref doing the right thing. I don't think this match should be going on.
No, but if he's asking Sicend, I
don't know if asking Sicend's a good idea.
No.
We know what Sicend's going to say. And there's the
so
bell.
He just kicks him right in the kneecap.
And Ricky Reyes going right for that knee, which is completely expected in this situation.
Yeah, no, Ricky Reyes isn't no fool. He's going to go after the injured wing, especially when he is the one who broke the chicken bone to start with. But this match shouldn't even be happening. I appreciate Sicend's heart, but... I really appreciate Sicend's heart, but he's of no good to anyone if he can't walk because he's crippled before the age of 30.
Ricky Reyes driving that knee down.
You know, I don't blame Ricky Reyes. Well, I blame Ricky Reyes for the original injury, but, you know, today it's Adam Ugly I blame because he's the one who attacked him from behind. I don't think Ricky knew that was going to happen.
Definitely a fortunate turn of events for Ricky Reyes here, and obviously he's going to capitalize on it.
An extraordinarily fortunate turn of events.
Hard chop, and Sicend can't even stay on his feet. That knee keeps buckling out.
And Ricky's already coming in with, I think at this point, it's 3 consecutive wins over Jaden Miller and Steve Gaspard, who are also 2 Riot City trainees, much like Ron Holiday, as they mentioned before. Hey, look at that! Sicend's managed to get himself over. The one-legged man threw himself overhead. I don't know if Sicend's got much more than that, though.
That may have been his one and only opportunity. Hit him with a back elbow.
Oh, man.
Still hobbling around, able to keep up onto his feet, though. Blocking those shots.
He's got to keep rocking him with rights and lefts. He has to use his upper body. He does not have any of the ability to do most of his high-flying offense. Sicend is a nationally known cruiserweight competitor. He's usually big and aerial. You see he's trying to adjust, but that leg is just not letting him get any momentum whatsoever.
Oh! Hitting him with a code breaker there, but you have to wonder how much damage that did to his knee. Ricky Reyes able to kick out at 2.
You know, if Ricky Reyes can't beat his opponent with this level of handicap, he is going to be even more of a miserable bastard than he usually is, and I don't want anything to do with him if that happens. You know, for self-preservation, I'm almost rooting for Ricky Reyes at this point.
And Tornado DDT out of the corner, goes for the cover, hooks the leg.
No, not yet. He's still got to put more, and the question is, how much offense can Sicend mount on one leg? Let's not lie, he's done a phenomenal job so far. This is more than I possibly thought, but
Single leg Boston and immediately taps out.
I imagine tendons snapping, and I don't have to imagine them because I'm watching them happen.
Ricky Reyes just completely decimated Sicend there with the assist from Adam Ugly.
Sicend was cleared to compete, but he was injured beforehand. You can't imagine it. Just because you cleared, you're fully healed. Mayhem up, checking on his tag team partner. I don't know the next time we're going to see Sicend in action. Disgusting display by Adam Ugly.
Now joining us at this time, the Sinister Sweethearts. Ladies, welcome.
Pendleton.
It's Andrew.
Pendleton.
Well, Samantha, welcome back from your injury. How do you feel?
Uninjured, idiot. I feel great. Do you really think that if I was still injured, I'd take a risk being here? God, what do you know? You don't even have shoes on, idiot.
Why doesn't he have shoes on? You know, more importantly, Kelly Klein's not here.
Yeah.
I took her out single-handedly. We came up with a plan.
I don't know if
she's going.
That's how it happened. What do you know, Pendleton? God, what an idiot. It doesn't matter. You know what? We're here. That's what matters. We're here, and anyone who has a problem with it can come say it to our faces.
Bring it on.
The following contest is a technical match, which means there are no pinfalls. The only way to win is submission or referee stoppage. And you can only exit the ring 2 times. The 3rd time you exit, you will be disqualified. Introducing first, from Catch-as Catch, Kansas State University, weighing in at 202 pounds, Killian McMurphy.
And it is main event time here this week at Fight Pro Wrestling, the returning Killian McMurphy, the shooter himself.
And his opponent, from Bangor, Maine, weighing in at 210 pounds, Shawn Blaze!
And Shawn Blaze as well, making his return here.
2 guys, each with a ton of potential. 2 guys that I know that I see a lot in, I think you see a lot in, that Fight Management sees a lot in, who have each have 1 match apiece in Fight. Neither one of them yet to come out the victor. So this is a real opportunity for both these guys in a main event spot to showcase themselves in a technical division match and sort of see who's going to get momentum here in Fight.
Technical division match here, which means this is submission only or referee stoppage. There's no pinfall. There is no disqualification, but you can be ringed out if you leave the ring both feet touching the floor 3 times. So you really do have to pay attention to what's going on around you, and you have to try to stay within the confines of the ring itself.
I know you're a big Shawn Blaze guy, but I got to tell you, my man Eel O'Neill is a huge fan of Killian McMurphy. He has said that this guy is the future, and I have learned not to bet against Eel O'Neill, because if there's one thing that man knows, it's things, and one thing he knows is talent, and that is what Killian McMurphy is.
Killian McMurphy and Shawn Blaze both impressed very well here that Fight Management has decided to ask them to come back. So as you mentioned earlier, this is a huge opportunity for both of them being put into the main event spot here.
Yeah, one of these guys is going to go home with a huge victory and a victory in the technical division specifically. One of these guys is going to go home with 2 losses. Neither one of them wants to be that guy. Just like I don't want to be you. Nice bridge by Killian McMurphy, not letting himself go to the ground. McMurphy known as the Irish shooter, the Shamrock shooter himself, Killian McMurphy. So he makes a great choice for a technical division match. I don't really know much about Shawn Blaze's submission game. Not something he's not something he's known for necessarily. So I wonder what strategy he's going to take in this match.
Shawn Blaze is a very versatile wrestler, but if you did have to break it down, I would say he's more of a brawler style. So he may be a little bit out of his element here. With that said, though, he has been around the block for quite some time, obviously knows some submission holds, so it's just a matter of being able to try to outdo someone who is a submission-style wrestler.
Collar elbow tie-up, and the Shamrock shooter gets Shawn Blaze right in that corner, going for an Irish whip.
Up and over and hits him with that arm drag. Shawn Blaze just mocking Killian there, hitting him with that drop kick.
Killian considering going out for that ring out, wants to get some space and some distance, but wherewithal not to step out of the ring until he forgot about it, take advantage. That's 1 ring out. Fight title shots are hard to get. You have to prove yourself in a lot of ways. You've seen the stakes at which people have gotten it. Bobby Shields got a title shot by literally putting up any opportunity to get another shot at the title at all in case he lost. But one good way to impress Fight Management is to either win a match in all 3 of our separate divisions, our hybrid division, our technical division, and our grapplers division, or to basically become the king of a specific division, to go undefeated in one specific arena for a long period of time. Either way, a win for either of these 2 guys is a phenomenal first step towards building a case for title contention here in Fight.
You're a piece of trash like all of them.
And Killian with that key lock there. And you can see Shawn Blaze trying to get to the rope. Killian turning it into an attempted armbar submission. Able to reach his legs over there and forces the break.
I appreciate that about Killian, though. He did not just get off. He used that opportunity to get another strike in on Shawn's shoulder. He's not going to waste a single moment. He's got a prone opponent in front of him, and he is going to break him down piece by piece until he's nothing but component parts.
And now the disrespect of just walking across his face. Killian with the confidence here.
Who's Killian remind you of a little bit?
Killian. Killian reminds me of Killian.
Well, that's unhelpful. That's the word I'll use. That's. Of course, he reminds you of Killian. He is the person. That's not the concept of reminding or memory. I think he has some degree of I don't know. I see a little bit of Tanner in him. Young, cocky guy, strong ability. I'm going to say that I think Killian's probably the stronger technical wrestler, though Tanner's a more ruthless competitor. And I think as the master of the metagame has proved, he's willing to cut any corner in order to achieve victory. Still getting a chance to get to know Shawn Blaze. He's got a lot of stamina. He's got a lot of fortitude. I really appreciate the fact that this guy does not give up.
That arm has definitely been causing him a lot of problems. Killian's been working it over this entire time. As you can see, he's kind of cradling it to his side, and Killian forcing that arm into the middle turnbuckle at full speed.
Great strategy from the shooter.
No, freaking forget it.
Appreciate how much fight means to Shawn. He comes a fairly far way when we've got our events here in Rockville for competition, driving close to halfway across the country in order to be here. Just really appreciate guys and girls who decide that fight is a place that they want to ply their trade and make a name, and are willing to travel from all across the United States in order to do so. As they should. We are the foremost destination for combat entertainment. Booyah! Shooter! Out of the ring! Oh, man!
And Shawn Blaze throwing out Killian McMurphy. That is his second ring out. If Shawn is able to get one more ring out, he can win this match.
As we put it, in my pastime of Magic the Gathering, win condition enabled. If Shawn Blaze gets Killian McMurphy over that top rope,
he's going for
he's going for it.
Dumps him out. Killian still on the apron. Both feet have to touch the floor, and Killian fighting his way back in there. Still on that apron, though.
He's processing his impending sudden potential death and decides, not today! Today, you receive an elbow!
Lining him up. Taking too much time. And Shawn Blaze was going to try to dump him out again, but that arm gave out. Killian going in, and that's it right there. Shawn Blaze tapping out to Killian McMurphy.
Look at the torque he put on that neck before he was even able to get him down to that grapevine. Shawn Blaze, just from the moment he locked in that crossface, he was out. And Killian McMurphy establishes a dominant victory in the technician division. Look at that handsome smile. That is the face of a shooter.
And that's all the time we have this week. Thanks again for being here with us, and we will catch you next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just received the following video from Corey Bush, who has strongly advised we play this for you.
You see, I told everyone that I would cultivate an understanding, and it's even a surprise to me that the understanding I am cultivating today is my own. When you take a look at Fight, you realize there's no number one contender for the heavyweight title right now. Tanner Reynolds has made sure that Bobby Shields can't fight while he's champion, and Ernie Osiris decides to walk off into the sunset into his labors, which means there is an opening to be filled as the number one contender, and the name on the bar should be the weight of the world, Corey Bush. I have saved that title for Tanner on more than one occasion, and as a team we defeated Osiris and Bobby Shields. So there is no better, none other, and none greater for the job than the weight of the world. But Fight, I know it's not going to come easy. I know you're not going to heed my words, so heed my warning. I know where the bodies are buried. I know where the secrets are kept. I've been around a long time, and I know how to destroy things and make things heavy. So, I promise you, I'm going to be your number one contender, one way or the other. Choose wisely.